Dr. G, welcome to Italy, Rome. How are you finding it here?
It's been an exciting journey being here, but to be honest with you, it's also kind of been humid. Traffic has been a lot, but overall, yes, it's been a very interesting and good time.
Amazing. So, have you found any inspiration while you were in Rome now? Have you found anything resembling to your books that you wrote? Because you wrote many books now and they're all released. And yeah, we're going to talk about that a bit later. But yeah, have you found any more inspiration or anything resembling your books around Rome?
Yeah, that's actually a really good question. As I've been going around Rome, there are some places and things that has been inspiring. For example, as you know, we went to the Colosseum, just seeing the place and the history of the place and the persecution and the victory that came afterwards, which I call healing that came afterwards, has actually been inspiring. And as far as the book is concerned, it's actually a connection. I've made a connection to that with the book I have written.
Okay. So, you have 3 books currently released, is that correct?
That is correct.
You got one with you today.
Yes, I
Do you
do.
want to talk about it and show it to the public, how it looks, and explain what that book contains?
Absolutely, absolutely. This book that I'm talking about right now is called The Evolution of Healing from Eternity to Earth. And basically, what this book talks about, it talks really about healing from the soul outwards, from inside to the outside. A lot of people focus on the outward and what is happening on the outward experience of a man. Yes, obviously, there are things that can happen and go to the outside, but the question is, where did these things originate? Did they originate from the external or did they originate from the internal? This book actually answers that question of where did these things originate? And so the book is loaded with a lot of nuggets like that and more. I don't want to release all the nuggets right now. I want people to actually go buy the book and discover for themselves the nuggets that are in there.
Okay. Where can someone find the book? Have you got a website or is it on Amazon? How can one find the book?
Absolutely, both are right. You can go to www.g-ministries.com. From there, we have a link to Amazon where you can go directly and purchase a copy of the book for yourself and perhaps for a friend. It is available on that website, www.g-ministries.com.
That's amazing. And quick touch up on the over 2 books. What are the names of the over 2 books? We haven't got them with us today, but still out there, and maybe explain what they carry inside them as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And thank you for mentioning that because yes, this Evolution of Healing is just one of the books. The other book is titled A Time of the End, A Return to the Beginning. In that book, it explores what happens in the end times that we're in. Obviously, everyone around the world can see the kinds of events that is taking place right now. Right now, of course, we've had COVID-19 that started in 2020. It is one of the events of the end times. We've also had different kinds of things like natural disasters, and we've had things like murder, brother against brother. Now, what's interesting is that all these things that I mentioned actually were there even in the beginning of time. So it's not like we are today experiencing something that has never been before. We, as we say, are just returning to the beginning. That's why the book is called The Time of the End, A Return to the Beginning.
That's amazing.
So that's just another one of the book. The third book is called A Journey Interrupted. This is actually the first book that I wrote many years ago, and basically I'm reviving or bringing it back because the story still applies today. It's a personal story. It's a story of tragedy. My late wife suffered brain cancer and sadly passed away. But from the events that happened, so much so much has been learned. And I believe that a lot of people can be inspired and even be healed as they read that story. It's a very, very important book, A Journey Interrupted. All three books can be found on my website, www.g-ministries.com.
Thank you for sharing with us, Dr. G, and enjoy the stay in Rome.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.